On Tennis Now today, can a racket really make that big of a difference? Any tennis enthusiast or expert knows the answer to that is yes. Of course, it's hard to quantify, with psychology and athleticism playing a pivotal part of every match. But in 2025, we are seeing players make changes in the pursuit of more power. Why? Players say the balls used on tour are slower than ever, and the surfaces also seem to be getting slower. In the last 5 years, this gradual shift has players recognizing that what used to work for them doesn't work anymore. With slower courts and balls, it's harder to hit winners. The fine line between control and power has shifted to the side of more power. Take Madison Keys, who switched from the Wilson blade to the Yonex E-Zone 98. She won the Australian Open this year. It may be the most successful racket switch of all time. But what was Keys actually looking for with the new racket? Hard to know, but she says she tried the racket, kind of fell in love with it. Keys says during her run in Melbourne, she felt like she could go for shots a little more, but still have control. It's that combination of control that does not skimp on power that players are looking for. Clearly, Keys found it with her Yonex E-Zone. Stefano Tsitsipas had a similar awakening when he switched from the Wilson 18x20 blade to the Babolat Pure Aero 98. Steph says he feels like he's added a notch to his game in terms of speed, in terms of RPMs, and in terms of power. He feels an upgrade, which then helps his confidence. And now he says he is making shots he couldn't hit before. And we all know what happened. Steph won his first 500 title at Dubai in February. The new Babolat seemed to help him stabilize his backhand return, which has always been one of the weakest parts of his game. Carlos Alcaraz had 4 major titles heading into 2025, but even he wanted to change things up. He kept his Babolat Aero Pro 98, but added 5 grams of weight to the head to give him more punch. Carlito says it is helping his serve and his return. There are more top players switching for similar reasons. They want to adjust the power versus control dynamic to better measure up against the hard-hitting competition. Alexander Zverev switched to head gravity tour with a thicker beam for more power. Hubie Hurkacz switched from the Yonex V-Core 97 to the Wilson blade, seemingly for a little more control. Now, these are just a few of the stories, but there are many more as players do whatever they can to keep an edge, and new racket design and technologies make more power with the same control possible. Rackets like the Pure Aero 98, the E-Zone 98, and the V-Core 98 are certainly changing the conversation. If you want to see what all the fuss is about, you can check out all the rackets and get full reviews at tennisexpress.com. So check it out, and we'll see you next time here on Tennis Now.